when someone doesn't do their part. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brianne. You know, it can be in any kind of situation. It could be in a work-related situation. It could be in a family situation. It could be in a business situation. It could be in a social situation. When someone doesn't do their part, where everyone is supposed to do their parts to contribute to whatever it is that they're doing. And yet you have that one person that drags their feet, that refuses to do their part, or refuses to help, or complains about it, or you have to kind of stand over them to make sure they do it right. You know, there are those kind of people that just simply don't want to help out. They want everything for free, but they don't want to contribute. And you know, for me personally, I don't want to be around people like that. I don't want to be in a group setting with people like that. I don't want to be in a work setting with people like that. Even family members who are like that, I tend to step back from. And I feel that everyone needs to contribute and do their part that's reasonable. And people that complain all the time, well, they just kind of negate the whole situation. I remember somebody years ago that they would sit and spend literally 25 minutes talking about why they couldn't do something that would have probably taken them a minute to 2 minutes to do. You know, people that don't want to contribute, what I tend to do, it depends upon the situation. I tend to back off and I tend to let them do their part. And if they're not going to do their part, I'm not going to usually do their part for them. And at some point, I try to step back to the point that I have no kind of dependency on them completing whatever it is that they're going to do. I just go do my own thing. And usually I don't involve them in whatever it is that I'm going to do, that they should be doing their part. And likewise, they usually don't benefit. Sometimes it's easier said than done if you're in a work situation and someone's not doing their part. But if I'm in a work situation and someone's doing their part, I'm likely not going to do it for them. It depends on the situation. But I may go to my higher up and express that this person's not doing their part, whereas I am. If I'm in a family situation, I'm likely going to tell them, hey, you're not doing your part. And if you're not going to do your part, it may be very likely that I'm not going to do my part, and whatever it is that we're doing will not get done. And in the future, I'm not going to choose to have you be a part of anything because you don't do your part. If it's in a social situation, sometimes it's easier just to do your part and let things be whatever they're going to be. And if you have a complainer, well, generally, I will address the complainer. Generally speaking, I will say, you know, we're all doing our parts, but it doesn't seem like you're doing your part other than complaining. And, you know, sometimes that doesn't sit very well. And it depends upon the situation. Sometimes I simply just don't talk to them, or I simply avoid them. But usually I will express, you know, hey, we all need to do our parts here. There's nothing wrong with speaking up in the right situations in the right way. And if someone isn't doing their part, I believe in letting them know that we recognize that they're not doing their parts. And if they continue to not do their part, I tend not to include them in anything. From my house to yours, may God bless you. I hope you like, share, subscribe, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.